Hey guys, hope you guys are having a good day, a good night, good evening, wherever you might be in the world. Today this video is going to be about what it means to be a video gamer at the age of 40 plus, something a little different. And with that being said, I'm a new upcoming YouTuber, so if you can, please give this video a like, comment, give me your feedback on what you think maybe I should do differently going forward. And yeah, so see you in the video. Thanks. Remember when gaming was just a weekend hobby, a way to unwind after school? Now, it's a late night escape after work, a way to relive the past while keeping up with the future. But something's different now. Gaming in your 40s isn't just about high scores and boss fights. It's about time, nostalgia, and the balance between life and the love for this medium. Welcome to the world of the 40 plus gamer, where we juggle careers, families, and responsibilities, but still find time to hit continue. Whether you grew up with the NES, PlayStation, or Xbox, this is for us, the gamers who refuse to press quit. So grab your controller, settle in, and let's talk about what it means to be a gamer in this stage of life. Because no matter how old we get, gaming will always be a part of us. Yeah, so being a kid in the 80s playing video games, it was like magic, because you felt like you was going literally into like another world. My parents didn't really have to buy me toys anymore as a kid because once I got into video games, it would just from now on, that was all I was really into with this game. Even up to this day, it's a great release, a great escape from a lot of things that's going on in the world. So back in the 80s when I was playing video games, I felt like every character I felt like I was Mario, playing with the light gun, playing Duck Hunt. That was something that was different at that time that nobody had ever seen. Coming from like the Atari that was out previously, this more simplified graphics and seeing like the little sprites on the screen, that was cool for that time period. But like once Mario came out and all the games that came out after that, it was just a whole different experience for me. Also, another big experience for me was when couch co-op came into play. Me and my brother, we would play Life Force, Jackal, Contra. Oh man, once Contra came out, it took over everything. Everybody was talking about Contra, and of course you had to get the spread gun. Yeah, that was like the cheat code for the game back then. So playing Contra with the spread gun and that whole game, it was just a great experience, a great memory for me from back then. And I remember once the Sega Genesis came out, it was a whole nother new ball game with Sonic the Hedgehog, Altered Beast, Afterburner, Streets of Rage, all those classic games. And the graphics at that time we thought it was lifelike, and never thought at that time it'd be what gaming is today, which is a whole totally different monster. But at that time it was different with the competition between Sega and Nintendo going back and forth. And then once the Super Nintendo released with Super Mario World, I think Zelda: Link to the Past, and Mortal Kombat. But during this time, my brother and I, we wasn't gaming as much together anymore. He kind of quit gaming, and I was doing more gaming on my own. So once games like Mortal Kombat came out at the arcades, I was going to the arcades, playing at the arcades against people with people in the neighborhood. And Street Fighter 2 came out. I was hooked on that game for a long time. I put so many hours into Street Fighter 2. And when you think about it today now, Street Fighter 2 is one of the biggest fighting games of all time, if not the biggest fighting game of all time, popularity-wise. It's been going on for over 20-something years now. That's how popular that game is and how important that game is to the video game community. Being a gamer over 40 today is a unique experience. You've been around long enough to witness the evolution of gaming, from pixelated 8-bit sprites to hyper-realistic open worlds. You remember when cheat codes were a thing, when renting a game for the weekend meant pure joy, and when arcades were social hubs. Now, gaming is different, not just because of the technology, but because of life itself. Responsibilities pile up, careers, family, bills, and a body that doesn't bounce back from all-nighters like it used to. The time you once had to sink into massive RPGs or competitive shooters is now carefully rationed out between real-world obligations. Yet, despite all that, the passion remains. You still get excited for game releases, still appreciate a well-designed level, and still chase that sense of immersion and accomplishment. The difference is, gaming now has to fit into a life that's much more demanding. Maybe it means playing in shorter bursts, or maybe you gravitate toward games that respect your time. The social aspect has also changed. Once, gaming meant local couch co-op and split-screen battles. Now, it's Discord chats and online sessions with old friends who, like you, have to schedule game nights around their kids' bedtime. The communities have evolved, but the connections are still real. Being a 40-plus gamer today isn't about keeping up with trends or proving you still got it. It's about enjoying the medium in a way that fits your life now. Whether that means revisiting retro classics, diving into deep single-player stories, or just playing for the love of it. Gaming remains a core part of who you are. And the thing about being a gamer now, at my age, I'll be 43 next month. I got 3 boys now. I got a soon-to-be 20-year-old, I got a 15-year-old, and I got a soon-to-be 11-year-old next month. So having kids now and watch them playing games and see where their growth is and the games they started at now versus the games I started at when I was their age, it's a lot different now. And it's fun to watch. It's fun to see how they engage. And I still get with them. And we'll sit down and have family night. We'll play games like Mario Kart or Super Smash Brothers, or sometimes we'll play like Tekken 8, because Tekken 8 right now, that's my favorite fighting game right now. 2K, my oldest son, well, both my oldest 2 boys out of the 3, they are both crazy about NBA 2K, and that's a game that they sink a lot of time into. Fortnite, Apex Legends, COD, Black Ops 6 to be specific. So those are the big games that we're playing today. Those games right now. I gotta stop saying so much, don't I? I say a lot, but I'm still nervous. This is my 3rd video shooting YouTube, so yeah, just bear with me. Thank you all for staying to the end of this video. Thank you all for watching this video. And if you can, please leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video and what I should do going forward. Follow me for more content in the future. I'm trying to get better with doing this. So thanks again. You all have a good day. Peace.